As we start set number 1 here. Rousseau right away. Don, good dig from the back. Hantava, straight to Molina's hands. We go back to Ellie. Ellie was blocked by 2 defenders, and there's the signal blocking we've been waiting for.
Yep, this is what...
Efficiency receiving, looking to bounce back from that as well. Alohi. Getting Ellie hot here. What about that up by Don? Second time now versus Ellie. Alohi this time. Could not time it with Riza. And a chance ball for the Foxies. Rousseau will try that one. Buried to the ground. Ishi receiving. Not the best of first balls. Alohi will set up the middle and it works for Turing.
Process of being molded into their potential. As a veteran, Dawn told me she can sense that frustration of her teammates, and she knows that this process of self-discovery truly takes time. You know, Neil and Jaime, it's true what they say, it takes one to know one. And like Dawn said, it is this very moment that defines one's character as an athlete. With each game this conference, it will be such a treat to watch this all unfold before our eyes.
Or 3 serving 4 rather. Tubu off system for Farm Fresh. Pangilinan from the middle. Bertolano will play setter. Cayuna this time. Trying to set up lalong isip. Was there a check? Yes, there was.
Sigurado yan. It's really about putting the coverage behind your attackers and finding creative ways to get past their line of defense. Oh, that was on its way out.
Good first ball. Santos, pinabawi at nakabawi.
That's more like it, says Erica Santos. Down by 2 points.
Molina off the block for a powerful hit. Misreceived there. Santos will improvise, and yes, she does from the back line. Back set Alohi running. Cruz. And a point for Farm Fresh. Bomb set to Hantava. Ball was deflected. Rousseau counter. Sent back right away. Rousseau will try again. Cayuna setting it to Santos. Molina says, I'm right here. Rousseau na naman. Dawn picking it up. Rousseau trying to end it. Yes, she does. Bomb set to Hantava. Ball was deflected. Rousseau counter. Sent back right away. Rousseau will try again. Cayuna setting it to Santos. Molina says, I'm right here. Rousseau na naman. Dawn picking it up. Rousseau trying to end it. Yes, she does. For Rousseau for a 3-point Farm Fresh lead. Hantava. Nakabawi.
That will be the first point. Hantava.
You rarely see. Rousseau will push. Bump set. Good check there by Alohi. Running. Cruz. Buhay pa rin. Alohi, who will she go to? Dawn. Reflexes was ready for that 1-2. And the block by Ellie Rousseau. Hard serve there. Rousseau. Walled up. Hantava back row. She finds the line. At the back row as well. Sharp serve for Alohi. Don says mine. Sets it for Lalong Isip. Dug by Bertolano. Tubu! One more time.
She has mastered that power tip. We saw that in too dependent on the reinforcements. Don't want to overload them that much. And mahaba-haba yung dalawang preliminary round natin. I think they will have at least 8.
This one, sabi mo overload. This one, an overload of a hit from Ishi Lalong Isip. Ishi has been responding to the call. Molina this time, one blocker. That's a big problem for you.
Substitution for Farm Fresh. Pierre Abellana will check in for Toring.
Keeping her team here really in set number 1. Keeping them at bay. Against Trisha Tubu though.
I think yun talaga yung main goal din ni Coach Lodi. I heard from some of the assistant coaches of Farm Fresh na tinuturo talaga is efficiency. Now, when you can score off a power tip, why would you waste energy on going for a hard one?
And we are seeing that today. Really efficient set number 1 for Tubu. Drop ball covered by Santos. Santaba, what a dig by Bertolano.
Nice set.
Sweeping, katindig. Back row. Buhay pa rin. Another try at things here for Cignal. They will go to Hantava, who finishes the rally using her blocker's hands.
The digging of Farm Fresh. But in the end, it was Eva Hantava who got that point.
Lisa Cruz. Slide attack.
For those slide attacks. Hindi kasi lahat ng middle blocker kayang mag-slide eh. Some of them are more comfortable with the simple A, B back quicks. But when you
Ellie rejected. Alohi from the middle. That's inside for Turing. This point is brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Alohi, controlling the pace, sharing the wealth, and the Farm Fresh Foxies take set number 1. First game of a triple header. Hantava starts things off. And yes, she does. Ginoo also starting this set, Neil, was the magic bunot in that last game. Rousseau. And looks like this will be a free ball for the Foxies. Alohi, a setup to the running Cruz. And our linesman saying there was a check.
there's a touch on the block of Eva Hantava. Yep. Sa pinky lang.
Sharp serve for Cruz. Leading to that regalo for Ellie Rousseau.
That's a big no-no.
Buding is in. And right away, Acuna.
Best option really for Jel Cayuna. That be quick play for Jackie Acuna kasi lagi siyang single blocker lang. So,
Actually, this is what I asked her earlier. Since Ellie brings such a wealth of international volleyball experiences, Alohi said that their guest player already knows the sets that she needs and openly communicates it during practice. No difficulty at all for Alohi as setter to adjust to Ellie's style.
I like that, Jules. Parang lagi nga nakasmile si Ellie Rousseau. And good point. Alohi also an international setter here with a lot of international experience and right on cue.
perfect connection once again. That beautiful reverse set. Just the right height for her to go. Pag nakikita mo yung difference ng quick attacks ng Cignal sa Farm Fresh, mas mabilis yun sa Cignal. But for the middle blockers of Farm Fresh, lagi natin nakikita yung differential Sesh Lodi as well. We saw that already in the PVL on tour and hanggang ngayon ginagamit pa rin nila.
Scores her first point of the set. Kayuna, combination for Ginoo. Off system here for Molina. Dawn with the coverage. Alohi back to the opposite side. Tubu, what a save by Katindig. Molina this time with a put away.
Yung scoring capabilities ni Ces Molina, but right now she is the silent operator for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Again,
Did start this match. Nice little float serve there for Pangilinan. And Kayuna with a 1-2.
yeah, that was the right moment to go for that dump ball. We're looking at Jackie Acuna because she was going for that short slide. He forgot about Jel Kayuna.
Misreceived. Another chance ball here for Cignal. Pangilinan will try setting. Hantava was dug by Bertolano. Rousseau back row. Now from the left pin, Molina. Alohi back to the pipe with velocity.
Too hot to handle. The back row hits. Mas gusto ni Ellie Rousseau yung mababa lang din yung set so that she can...
If the Farm Fresh Foxes win here also, Neil, gives them that confidence because sometimes when they start conferences kind of flat.
Yeah.
We rarely see them going 2 straight wins to start the conference. Buding has been playing well here. Hantava! Seems like that's her favorite move to go to.
Well, ang takad din kasi ng blockers ng Farm Fresh. So, correct to go for those hit outs. Look at that. Talagang tinarget niya yung right hand ni Aloy Robbins Hardy as it is close.
That's the 7th point of Eva Hantava. Alohi tried to get crafty with it. Back to Hantava for a 1-point Cignal lead.
Now, the top scorer for the Super Spikers with 8 points. She's definitely going to surpass her output in the last game.
And a service ace for Jel Kayuna.
Look at that. Now, Cignal has a 2-point lead against Farm Fresh. It's always the deep spots of the court of the other team. They don't give instructions, go down hard. You always have to go high, go long, go for those.
So perfectly, right off the timeout, Ellie Rousseau now in double figures. Good first pass by Ginoo. Erica Santos was red.
Nobody went up for a block dun sa middle blocker, kaya hindi gumana yung combination play ni Jel Kayuna.
Cruz has been serving really sharp here. Buding managing to save it. There's a challenge right now. Rousseau from the right pin. Acuna managing to put it up. Hantava from the back, blocked by Turing. That's a tough back set. And back-to-back points for Turing.
For Cignal, feeling ko hindi pa masyadong na-utilize si Erica Santos eh. So, I think reverse setting can really help them at this point.
Bertolano, wow. Just great floor coverage from Alyssa Bertolano here. Encarnacion is in. First time in a Cignal uniform. Erica Santos tried to roll. Alohi says, let me try the left pin. And why not? says Molina.
Second set, floor defense on point for the Foxies. And now, they will hold on to a 5-point lead as Cignal calls for time. Papunta sa squad nila, hindi naman offense lang yung tinitingnan eh. Yes, that's a good thing that she was the top scoring rookie in her.
Si Alberto Lano and Janela at the back. Encarnacion, no entry, says Trisha Tubu.
Third. Sumunod sa kanya ay si Jackie Acuna with 4 and Ishi Lalong Isip with 4 as well. And they're not even on the floor right now.
Trisha Tubu again. Now to Ses. Hantava. Got the check there. One-handed set. Alohi. Back to Ses for the finisher in set number 2. Set number 3, here we go. Don. A high bump set for Eva, who sends it out of bounds. Pinabawi si Hantava. Sabi nila Hantava, try one more time. And she finally gets it. Rousseau, target on lock there, Neil. Finding the corner pocket.
She can attack from all sides of the court.
In the game so far. Coming off that Cignal timeout though. Lalong Isip. Good sweep there by Ellie. Molina trying to counter that attack. And Ishi looking to make more noise here. She had a great set number 1 but was silenced a bit
For
there.
him, they have to be more sharp, focused, alert, anticipating each other's moves even better. And on the other side of the court, Coach Rico de Guzman urged the Cignal Super Spikers in their huddle, kailangan
The toss for Molina. Eva prepared. Ishi got the check again. Back row Santos. Read by Molina. This time it's the Farm Fresh Foxies with the attack. And who else to put the ball to?
Point of attack, yung power tip.
Tubu and Rousseau, along with Molina, really must-watch volleyball here in the Reinforced Conference. Turing will try setting for Tubu. And she still gets it. Everything going right for Trisha Tubu.
To the 20-point mark. That's combined 30 points for Trisha Tubu and Ellie Rousseau.
Back to Lalong Isip. A tough angle there. Molina got the hands. Ishi. That's the third time this set.
I think she was able to avoid that ball kasi mukhang pabalik sa kanya.
Just great reflexes.
The Cignal Super Spikers are getting their own fair share of chances. But when you have a one-stop player like Ces Molina,
So Molina, after this down-the-line hit, is 1 point away from double
your
digits.
defensive pattern up front.
Alohi, the toss for Ellie Rousseau.
For Ellie Rousseau, 15 points.
Tava, majority of her 13 points.
Tama, she's trying her best to, you know, talk to her teammates, give them some advice. But Ellie Rosso,
16 points, this one.
full swing.
Ishii. Alohi, what a back set for Tubu.
Falling apart for the Super Spikers. Kanina, we were tied, what, 9 or 10? Now it's 15-10 in favor of...
Trisha Tubu just really using her athleticism to create variations. Again for Tubu. Back-to-back points.
Somehow, Farm Fresh was able to neutralize her production. She's currently at 2, and that is not the usual numbers that we see from Erica Santos. Habang si Trisha Tubu, that woman on your screen.
And if you're hearing cheers, that's because Riri Meneses. Good hit for Erin Pangilinan. One of the big questions here, Neil, for Cignal is when will Vanny be back? We felt her
Ang
presence.
Cignal. As long as maganda yung reception at may involvement or engagement from the middles, lalong gumaganda yung offensive system nila because nakaka-create sila ng space. But
That's
again,
46 points.
and if you combine the output of the 3 players that you mentioned, mas mataas pa yung production nila kesa sa buong team ng Super Spikers.
Trisha Tubu.
Even the miss hits are working for Trisha Tubu. Wasn't the best of contact points.
She is unconscious here in set number 3. 21. But if you're Cignal, Neil, what are you looking for here late in this set number 3?
I'm still looking for the smooth passing like that. Medyo out of system ulit yung Cignal, kaya aatake na naman yung Farm Fresh. And that has been the game plan of Farm Fresh from the start of this game. Spikers out of system. They're very successful in that aspect. That's why they dominated the attacking.
Cruz, her version of a power tip.
Yeah. 6 points for Riza Cruz. So either or. Passing is still the problem for the Super Spikers. Di umaabot dun sa target zone, kaya walang choice yung setters but to send the ball to the left or right wing. But they get a good sign for Cignal.
The Stibay defensive play of the set, Neil, in practice because this is the second straight game now they have had trouble with the reception. In the meantime, tight to the net. Chance ball here for Cignal. Ginoo, neutralized. Rousseau. Checked as well as Kayuna will set it up. And net defense on point for Meneses for the finisher.
Her first point will end this match. Again, a dominant performance from the Foxies. It's a straight set win against the Super Spikers, and that will give them their second win.
This point is brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Another one of those beautiful sets we've seen by Alohi Robbins Hardy as Farm Fresh.